Football Manager 2024 is finally released. Today's the day that the full version is available. And if you're watching this, of course, the day we've gone live with the upload. And with that means we bring you a whole new series, a whole new challenge, which I'm really looking forward to. If you watched the Aston Villa series, the beta series on FM24 over the last couple of weeks, and you did enjoy it, then hopefully you'll kind of like a little bit more of this. If you didn't watch it and have no clue what I'm talking about, then feel free to go back and watch it. We've got plenty of FM24 content, already on the channel, and then come back and check this out. So if you haven't guessed it already by the thumbnail or the title, of course, we are managing Liverpool. This is essentially going to be what is a homegrown save. We want to take Liverpool over the next 10 years, although hopefully it won't feel like 10 years. Take them over that period of time and win something. I mean, winning everything would be lovely, but winning the Premier League or the Champions League is probably the big aim of this save. But of course, the biggest challenge is when players retire, when they want to leave, when we have to sell them for whatever reason, whether they throw hissy fits or, whatever, then we won't be able to go and spend 30, 40 million on a player to bring in, not even a wonder kid. We will literally be plucking players from our own academy and having to do it the hard way. So that's going to bring a hell of a lot of challenges in itself. But I thought if we get straight into this video, I can show you the development centre. I can kind of show you the players we've already got, go into the rules a little bit more, and explore it together. So just a quick one. If you think this is the kind of save you're going to enjoy, and kind of like the idea, then please hit the thumbs up on the video. Just give it a quick like. It literally takes 2 seconds and it helps push my video out there to loads and loads more people, and of course helps the channel grow in the long run. So yeah, please do that, guys, and let's just jump in and have a quick look together. So of course, being Liverpool, we're already favourites for the league, aren't we? We're behind Man City, but isn't everyone? So we're predicted to finish second. So given a title challenge this year, should be quite it should be the standard, but it should be quite easy to give a title challenge. Actually winning the league might be a bit difficult, but we should be there or thereabouts by the end of the year. And that's definitely what the board want. They want us to qualify for the Champions League, strangely, but I would have thought they wanted us to win the league, but strangely enough, they don't. But yeah, looking at the club culture, should we say, is playing attacking football. Of course, we're going to do that. That's a good one for me, is develop players using the club's youth system. And of course, thank God it's not preferable, just favourable. Sign players under the age of 23, which we're not going to be able to do because we're not signing anyone. So yeah, I think given a good title challenge this year, while trying to integrate a couple of young players, will probably be the aim of the year. If we have a quick look at the team, obviously our best players, Alisson, Mo Salah, Van Dijk, all 30 or over. So they probably haven't got that many years left in them at the club. Generally, they like to sort of move on. You've obviously got the Saudi Arabian clubs now with throwing around all the money, so could expect a few big bids in from them. But hopefully, this team will be able to stay together at least for this season, while we integrate a couple of youngsters. As you can see, we've got 2 players there that come under the rules. So basically, anyone aged 21 and under already at the club, we're going to class as a homegrown player. So actually in the first team, that kind of only really leaves Ryan Gravenberch and Harvey Elliott, because of course we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold down here and Curtis Jones, who both are homegrown players. They've only ever played for Liverpool, so we can't not count them. It just seems a bit strange to not count them. So building a team over the next couple of years with Curtis Jones in it, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harvey Elliott, Ryan Gravenberch would be silly not to. But of course, that's 4 players, and in a squad you've got 11 on the pitch, and obviously you've got a subs bench. So we're going to have to look at bringing some players in from the academy, of course, not from anywhere else. But we've got 2 players already in there, so both exactly the same, both with 2-star current ability and both with 5-star potential, and that's Ben Doak, the Scottish right winger. You'd probably look at him to be the next Mo Salah, wouldn't you? And although looking at sort of, he's a right footer only, I like to play with the sort of inverted winger and inverted forward, so we may look at sort of trying to train him on the left, even through the middle. But then probably, well, saying through the middle, he's not got the finishing to be a striker. But we may look at bringing him in and trying to play him on the left just as much as the right. And of course, we've got Stefan Bajcetic, who is again, 5-star potential ability, and he can play in the middle, more of a ball-winning midfielder, defensive midfielder, which we haven't really got at the club. We've got obviously Endo, but as an actual defensive midfielder, we've not really got that many. So he will be really useful in the years to come. And if we just take another quick look at the academy, we've got, apart from him, we've got Cade Gordon, that again is a 4-star potential ability player who looks pretty decent. Again, left-footed, but plays on the right or the left. So that's really good. Obviously thinking about Mo Salah and kind of Luis Diaz moving on. And then we've got Calvin Ramsey, who plays as a right back. Again, 4-star potential ability. That's good. And then we've got a couple of players just underneath them, Tyler Morton, Kumas, and etc., who are 3.5 stars. So we've got kind of players that could help with the depth of the team. But apart from the top two in Doak and Bajcetic, we've not really got any world-class players. So we're going to have to try and look to develop them and get them in the academy, get everything right and set up, ready to kind of hopefully bring them through. So it'll be interesting to see over the next couple of years of how many we can bring in, or sort of wonder kids essentially through the club. So, and of course, we don't need any explaining really, but we have got fantastic youth facilities, of course, and just a nice little addition there. We've obviously got the planned work happening to the stadium. That should be over by sort of 2/3 of the way through this season, 3/4 of the way through, and that should bring us up to 61,000. So that's always a nice little addition anyway. So, but that's kind of the gist, guys. I don't think I've missed anything, but we're going to essentially take Liverpool and build the team again from the ground up, from the academy, and going to win something. I'm not going to settle for the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. We need to win the Premier League or the Champions League, or ideally both. So I'm not really sure how it's going to go. There's obviously going to be plenty of challenges. Hopefully we don't get sacked, because that will just ruin everything. So if you think this is a save that, gets you interested a little bit, by all means, give the video a thumbs up and kind of let me know what you think of it, really. How you think I'll do, what sort of challenges you think I'll come up against, and even if you think it's doable or not, or whether this is all for nothing and we're going to be screwed. Who knows? But yeah, I think I've fed you everything, really. The only thing I did want to kind of show you is I don't want to spend too long on the first couple of seasons, because we know the team so far. I think the excitement will ramp up a little bit more when we've got those young players coming through. So what I'm probably going to do is come back probably late September to start with. I want to show you the Carabao Cup third round. Hopefully we get a weakened team, a lesser team that we can put the kids out against. And of course we've got the Europa League to be drawn. So hopefully I'll bring you back for maybe a Europa League game somewhere in here, plus the Carabao Cup third round. And then we'll look at maybe going forward with a couple more cup competitions. See how the team develop during the season, and just kind of take it from there, really. So yeah, hopefully you're excited about the save. Thanks for watching kind of all the content so far, guys. I really do appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll play a couple of games.